a 1990 Ford Escort Wagon hatchback. You guys remember those? Mine was gray. I mean, look it up. All right. Now, this vehicle was the vehicle, and I'm oh so thankful that my mom gifted me with after I graduated high school and was heading into ministry, the ministry program that I was in. And you know, my friends at the time, I was quite a bit petty, and I took it as an insult for a while there, but my friends called it the grocery getter. I mean, it's a 4-cylinder vehicle that I couldn't get at a very fast speed at any kind of pace. But I mean, like, it was a gift to me, and it was a beautiful thing, even though, like, at the time I was like, oh man, nobody's going to take me seriously in this vehicle. Everybody's going to look at me like, ooh, look at that guy. He thinks he's cool and hip and fresh, and he's driving around a wagon. Now I remember, like, I got a subwoofer in there. I got tweeters for those. You guys knows what those are, and some really fantastic tint. That window tint got me in trouble later because it wasn't at a legal limit. So I got pulled over on a construction zone to boot and got a pretty solid ticket. Yeah, just being honest with you guys, like, don't be dumb. Don't drive stupid. Anyway, good driver now. But anyway, you know, like, I had to deal with that tonight or pull it off. And so, like, here I am driving around in a station wagon, and, you know, I'm just like, okay, that's cool. You know, like, and so, like, right now I'm driving a minivan. You know, like, we had this Buick and we had to trade the Buick in because it wasn't doing well. Bought a Honda Odyssey, and my wife's, you know, I'm like, you know, baby, you need the Odyssey. I'll drive around the Kia Sedona, which is in good shape. I mean, this vehicle drives well, but here I am in a wagon, stepping from a Buick Enclave with leather seats and all-wheel drive. Don't worry, I got a stellar deal on it, okay? But, you know, stepping into this, like, you know, kind of different kind of vehicle. You know, and sometimes I'm driving around and somebody looks at me and busts me a little smirk, you know, because I got, like, in my window, I got a sticker. I know you can't see it really, but I got a sticker. This is dad life. Anyway, so, like, this is my ride now. And sometimes we look at people, we look at the exterior nature of the clothes they wear, the sneakers that they're wearing. Sneakers might be an old school word, but the kicks, whatever they're calling them these days, and they look at the exterior things and they're like, oh, okay, you know, like, making judgments and just kind of, like, increasing the insecurity of individuals and you know, the vehicles they drive, the shoes they wear, the pants they wear, the shirts they wear, their stylistic choices, you know, how good their beard looks, or, you know, I'm speaking of that because I know my beard looks pretty cool. Forgive me, that's kind of dumb. Anyway, see what I mean? We can be so superficial. We can be so superficial ourselves. And if we don't look right exteriorly, you know, on the exterior, we think that we're lacking something, or we're not, you know, like, oh, cool enough, or, you know, like, we're, you know, we don't feel like enough. And it's not just like the clothes we wear, the vehicles we drive. It's who we are personally. Like, sometimes we're fighting and pushing and hoping that something on the outside will be noticed and it will make us look good enough. But the truth is that God looks at the heart. You know, like we don't have to worry about what everybody else thinks of us. Like, we don't have to worry about what others believe about us, because God knows what's inside. God knows what's going on in our hearts. He knows what's developing inside of us, and that's what matters. Like, it doesn't matter what status you have. It doesn't matter what side of the street you grew up on. It doesn't matter. You know, those things don't matter. Those things don't matter. And incredible things happen when we begin to realize, like in David's life, King David, like, you know, Samuel anointed him to be king, but, like, he went to this family and they looked at all the other brothers, and then Samuel's like, well, it's not any of these guys. And they're like, oh, well, we got the run of the litter. He's in the back tending to the sheep. And Samuel's like, bring him out. We're going to pray. You know, I want to see him. And David, like, his stature wasn't noticeable, recognizable. But he's like, this is the man. This is the dude. This is the guy that is going to be the king of Israel. This is the one. And it was totally perplexing to them because there wasn't anything astonishing about him, but he was the one. He was the one. Like, some of us, like, we don't think there's anything astonishing about us, that we don't think there's anything wonderful about us, or, you know, on the outside, it takes notice that people are going to be like, wow, look at that individual. Look at how skilled they are and gifted they are and how wonderful they are. No. God looks inside of our heart and recognizes just how willing we are. He's going to say, that's my man. That's my woman. That's my child. I'm going to use them for goodness. I'm going to use them for glory. I'm going to use them for wonderful things, because I use like anybody who is willing to step into that role, regardless of what they look like, regardless of what the world sees of them, the judgments that others make about them. Like, there's beautiful things that I can do in their life. There's wonderful things that I can do to change the world through them. So like, whether you drive a wagon or a minivan, whether you're sporting an old busted pair of jeans with holes in them. I mean, I know that's popular, but like, not a new trendy jeans with holes in them, but old busted jeans with holes in them. Like, it doesn't matter. God's going to use you. You gotta open your heart and realize that it's what's going on inside of here that God is working with, and he's going to work incredible things through you guys. Be blessed, incredibly blessed. Trust people and be amazing.